Welcome back to the boat. It's crooked. I can't put the legs of the tripod out because there's so much crap on the floor, so apologies. Here, maybe I'll do this. There, now I'm in line with the camera. So, the boat that was behind me that has been blocking the engine pull is gone. I got here after they closed on a Saturday though, so I haven't had a chance to plan pulling the engine, but I'm going to stay until tomorrow, which is Monday, and see if they'll pull it tomorrow so I can take it home with me. If that happens, I can take that panel off, I can clean it, and I can start running more wires and hoses, so fingers crossed. The engine's coming out. I've only got this camera, so I don't know how much I'm going to film, but they're going to lift it out with that. A little off center, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. The engine's not that big, we can push it. A little bit this way if I can be picky. Okay, a little bit forward. Perfect. She's a little bit forward, but she's not a big engine. Once it comes up, I can push it and guide it out. Welcome aboard my luxury yacht. All right, I should probably let you do this because you know what you're doing better than I do. No worries. Okay. Probably best to just keep going straight up.
Go up a touch there, Paul.
Okay. Woohoo! Fuck yeah! Waiting for that for a while. Or you guys come to me? But she's in, or rather she's out. She's in the truck. I thought I had some forward tie downs. I don't. So this is pulling back. I'm going to put some screws through to help keep the engine on the blocks, and I'll shim here so that it can't go backwards, and the strap should keep it from going forwards, and that should be good for me to take her home. Let's go take a look at having space and how nice that's going to be. Oh, oh, that has been a pain in my ass for a while. I've got to do some cleaning up because I have to liberate the steps. I'm gonna clean this up and then I'm gonna put the steps back in. I'll bring you back when that's done. I've been stepping over that damn thing for an age. It's gone! You want to see what luxury is? Look, I can put my feet here, and there's another step, and there's another step, and I'm out. I don't have to jump and hang. Look. Step, step, step. How civilized is that? Oh God, that's been a long time coming. All right, so I'm back home and I started my plan to get the engine out of the truck, and I thought, this might go spectacularly wrong. I better get the camera out. So here we are. So let me show you what I'm doing. This eye bolt goes into one of the joists, which I believe is 2x4 or 2x6. I don't know what's actually behind there and I haven't measured it. You can see probably 2x4. As I drilled it out, I made sure that meat was coming out of wood the whole way it was going in. And I used a stud finder to mark either side, so it should be pretty centered. I'm pretty confident I've got it in there. And if not, well, you'll all get to laugh at me when I completely destroy my engine. I have a handful of these turnbuckles, pulleys, whatever you want to call them. I should know what the right name is. It's a sailing thing, even though these aren't sailing ones. And I've got 2 hanging here, so I'm going to have a 4-to-1 purchase. And the goal is to lift the engine just enough that it's hanging in the air. I'll pull the truck out, and then I've got a pull cart, which I got to go find. It's in the back somewhere. And I'll drop the engine onto that, and then take that and put it into storage until I have time to play with it. And I'm using one of my sheets from the boat to do this. Now, I have actually done this before, not with an engine. I have a server rack for my day job that I needed to get out of the basement and I couldn't lift it. And I used this line and these pulleys to pull the server rack up my flight of stairs. Let's see how much I trust what I've learned from sailing with my Bowman's knot and what do they call that? Lock knot at the end there. See if I can pull the server rack up. I don't want to put anything forward of here because I don't want it to catch, so I don't know if that's good enough, but hopefully that'll keep it in place. Got it part of the way, but it's fetched up on something, so let's go see if we can figure this out. So the first problem was that I didn't cut the slope on the front of the sled enough and it hooked on the top step because it wasn't the same angle as the others. But now that it's up here, it's trying to pull straight in, but there's too much weight down below, so it's just pulling forward and I'm starting to hear this bend. So I've got to figure out a way to lift this straight up without using the tackle anymore. I think I'm going to go down below, get underneath it, and see if I can just manhandle it up the last little bit. There's your problem. Your discombobulator's come apart. And it worked. It was awkward, but it worked. It'd be nice if I had a chain that I could loop between this and tie off of, but I don't. So I'm going to have to actually tie a line between the 2 lifting eyes. So I'm going to have 2 ends. I want one end to be tied off to the eye and the other end will be in my hand. It might take me a couple of times to figure out exactly how to do this. No, I think I needed to go through this first. Okay. I think I definitely need to have a second line. You know what? When I lift this up, the engine's going to swing this way, so I'm going to drop the bed of the truck so it doesn't bump against the bed. This is very long for what I need it for. Oh. Feral kitty outside. Oh, it just started raining pretty hard. If I do this, and I do a bowline with a really long free end, I can use that like a second line to tie this to the line. I don't know if I'm making sense because I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go. And yes, I'm sure there's somebody watching this who knows how to do this the right way, and I am not doing it the right way. I understand and accept that. I need to be able to lower it. Actually, can I just put a stop knot on this thing? I dare say that's going to work. Now, one of the things I don't have is a cleat. So once this is done, I can tie it off to here. That'll do. Okay, so that'll be fine. Let's see how this works. Actually, what I should do is run this through the eye right now. Even 4-to-1 is going to be a little bit much for me. Can I do? No, I need to get it in the air first. I hope I can do this. It's moving, but only just. I don't have to get it high, I just need to get it moving. Okay, the problem I have is I can't keep it aloft to tighten it up on this. This is harder than I expected, which I suppose I should have expected. It is still floating. I think I just made my life harder. Nope, there we go. I take my sweater off and then roll the truck forward. Oh, I hope this doesn't go spectacularly badly. I mean, worst comes to worst, I smash the engine. It would suck, but I haven't had anyone bite on buying it yet either. Where'd I put you? There you go. That should work okay. Okay, she's definitely floating. Ah, good thing I checked that. I just lost it. Okay, I turn off the truck. This is hard, yo. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's not going to work. So originally I had thought about building a gantry over the back of the truck, lifting it and pulling the truck out, but it's the same problem. I can get it in the air but I can't tie it off because even just letting off a little bit, I just don't have the strength. I could buy another one of these and a bigger one of these shackles and go, would that be 6-to-1? 8-to-1? It keeps doubling, so it'd be 8-to-1. That would let me do it for sure. This is annoying. So close. Because as it comes further back, it's going to put more weight on the hitch, and I don't know what it's rated for. What to do. I mean, really, the right answer is to go get a couple more rollers and a bigger turnbuckle. Not turnbuckle, whatever that eyelet thingy is called. Turnbuckle is the one you turn and it tightens or loosens. Shit. Well, this is the joy of DIY. I'll be back in a bit. So it's the same day, it's later in the day. I went and got, well, let me show you. I got another eye bolt to share the load, another shackle, and 2 more pulleys. Should let me do 8 to 1. I was gonna try this sooner, but that adorable little floof decided to jump up in my lap and take a nap for about 2 hours. And I mean, what could I do? I was stuck. But now the sun's going down, so let's go out and try this again. Take 2. Oops. Yeah, and I can see I'm taking out more than just the OSB. Yeah, taking wood the whole way. So I know that's gonna bite good. Bite good. That's good English. Once this starts to bite, it's too much to do by hand. I need to get a screwdriver to help, well, yeah, no, I need to get a screwdriver. I can't go all the way around like I did when I was putting this one in because that one's in the way, so this is gonna take a bit longer. But you're watching a video, so it's gonna cut to when I'm done. I think I can get one more turn out of that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now this time, I'm gonna have 2 of these. This line is exactly the same diameter as the eyes. Why are you fighting me? Oh shit, because the line that keeps it from fraying is coming apart. So, there we go. I'll fix that later. Hold on a second, what did I do wrong here? This should have gone through one of these first. Ah, damn it. Right, it doesn't go through this until I'm on the engine hoist. Oh, this end is gonna come apart. Oh well, there's not much I can do about that now. Yeah, the line's broken. Very broken. Very, very broken. Totally broken. Oh, actually goes through easier now. All right, so that one goes through there. This one comes through here. Now this comes through here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I need to reposition the truck before I do anything else. So, I will be right back. I just need to move the truck over about half a meter. I can't think of a good place to put you. I'll put you right here. How's that? It's not good, but whatever. It'll have to do. Ah! I forgot the lights were there. Ugh. Did it break? Yeah, it broke. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's kind of kerfuckled now, isn't it? Good enough. Probably go a little bit forward, but that's okay. I can make this work. Now, one of the things I did last time that I'm going to do differently this time is I used only 1 stop knot, and that made me realize that was probably a bit risky. So I'm going to do 2 stop knots. Yeah, and this line is coming apart real quick. Okay. So there's my first stop knot. And then I'm going to loop this over. I can't run it through there again. It's not, I don't have enough, the holes are too big. Sorry, the holes are too small for the wire. The rope is too big. This is just going to be a oh shit knot. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Okay. Okay, it's easier, but I wouldn't say it's easy. Oh, damn it. Why is this not... Do I have the angles too far apart? I mean, it's kind of, yeah, she's floating. She's in the air. Okay, it's definitely floating now. Do I have something else I can tie this to? Not really. One of you guys were here to help hold this for me. That would make life easier, but oh well, needs must. Now last time, this started to slip, so even though this is gonna be a pain in the arse to pull apart, oh, that knot, right. Okay. Get a second one in. Ow. A rope bun. Okay. Is this ugly as sin? Yes. Is it floating? Also yes. Yeah, she is fully in the air now. So I should be able to pull the truck out, and that knot should hold. As you can see, this is very, very strong. I don't know why the previous owner did that, but hey, okay. And you can watch her go for a fly. Can I do that? There you go. Fuck, I hope this works. This is about to be very successful or very embarrassing. I'm not quite sure which, but let's find out together. That's part one. Part two is getting it down on this thing. I didn't actually check to make sure it was going to fit on this. That should be okay. I'll probably come forward a little bit. Yeah, I've got an engine just free hanging, but I'm going to take my time to figure out the camera angle because, you know, priorities. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is this knot wants to slide out this way, so I'm going to try to hold as much of it as I can while I let this out, and as soon as it starts to slip, I'll just try to guide it out carefully. Okay, now this is where I expect it to start slipping. In fact, it's carrying this weight so fully that I can't even start backing it off. Damn. Okay. This is probably just gonna go ka-dunk when it finally starts to go. Don't get my fingers in there because it will jam my fingers. There we go. Damn it. That's what I was expecting. Right now, it's just the friction on that piece of iron and the line that's holding it in. Okay, there we go. Now, I should be able to gently let it down. That's going to stick out too much, but I can cut that off after. Okay. So can I do that bro thing where, you know, you sit beside your kill, all tough and manly? That was so smart of me. That was so smart of me. That was sarcasm. I mean, that's it. She's down. I just got to put her in storage now. So while I'm on doing it, let me talk a little bit about my plans. I still have it for sale. I haven't had any bites on it, which, I mean, 45-year-old diesel, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by that. So I'm going to, at some point, when I can't work on the boat, because right now the boat is priority for everything. Oh, this knot is tight now. I'm going to start to clean it up, degrease it, put the starter back on it, put an oil filter on it, put some new oil in it. and set up some cooling and get it ready to run again. The reason for that is, at the very least, a running engine has a better chance of selling if I could show a video of it all together and actually running. But the other side of it is, if it's not sold come winter time, oh, that's part of why it was, no, was it kind of, okay, whatever. If it's not sold by winter time, then what I might do is use this to take one of the boat motors, like the 10 kilowatt off, and connect the 10 kilowatt motor to this, and see if I can use my BLDC PMAC motors and the Kelly controllers as a generator. Because if it works, this is way too big to put on the boat, obviously. But diesel has almost double the kilowatt hour output compared per liter compared to, or gallon for the Americans, compared to gasoline. And it doesn't explode. And I need diesel for my heater anyway. So if I can make that work and I can get a good idea of how much power I can get out of it, I can get like a small little 10 horsepower, whatever the smallest diesel I can get, find somewhere in the boat to stick it, and set it up so that whichever motor is currently not being used gets powered by a dedicated little diesel, and that means I need even less space because there's no alternator, there's no inverter, there's nothing. It just literally will spin whichever motor's not in use. So before I spend the money to see if that works, if this doesn't sell, this is what I will use. Okay, I need to pull all this apart. I am probably going to have the next several videos completely out of order, and it's going to be jumping through time. I have been recording a lot, but because I've been so focused on getting the boat ready, I haven't put a lot of time into editing. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but it usually takes me a solid day or two to edit a video, like all day or 2 days. And I just haven't been able to afford that much time or justify that much time with so much to do on the boat, and the summer's here now, or spring's here. So, considering this is relatively compact, I'm going to make this the next video so that I can give you this message. I have a lot of videos in the can, but they're split all over the place, and it's not something I've done before. I have to go through all of my videos and start putting them into subjects and blah. It's just a kind of editing I've never done before. So, if you like this, and I'm going to have electronic stuff coming up. Well, actually, I was editing the video on bilge pumps and how that might keep me from sinking someday, which is going to involve some electronics. The wiring has been started now. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of stuff's going to be coming over the next little bit. So if you like this, do the YouTube thingamajigs, and I'll see you next time. I'm the Digital Mermaid. I've got an engine on a floor. Bye. The sun is set. I still have no power whatsoever. But after a metric shit ton of faffing about, I got the isolation transformer mounted and the MPPT mounted. You'll see when I finally make the video, but it took 4 attempts to mount this so that this here wasn't bumping against the hull.